As a professional arm wrestler, so often you can tell how strong somebody's going to be on the table by just shaking their hand. People that I've met that are like right at the very top of the strength spectrum, guys like um, Mark Felix, Shaquille O'Neal, uh, Marcus Attila, or I think that's his last name, down in Australia, Awa Jashel. These guys I've either met them in person or have actually arm wrestled them. Now there is somebody. People always ask who's the strongest non-arm wrestler that you've ever met, and a lot of me kind of leans towards maybe Shaq, but there's this other guy who I've never met, and I have seen him on an arm wrestling table, but I've never seen him in a competition. But that is the review I'm going to do today. Even though I've never met this guy has got to be the strongest non-arm wrestler, arm wrestler. So if you've seen this already, you're probably right on board with me. But this is some of the most ridiculous feats of strength I have ever seen. Arm wrestling, you know, pull up is such a great indicator of overall upper body strength and super functional, and it has such a crossover into how good of an arm wrestler you can be. You got a great chin, there's something there. There's gonna be something to work with. And look at this. Look at the weight we are talking about here. That is 132, not pounds, kilos tied to this dude. And this is a 6 foot tall. I'm guessing he's probably around 110 kilos. I'm just guessing by looking at him. Maybe more. Maybe he's 250. Maybe a bit more. I don't know. But that's straight up crazy. That is crazy. I know that 135 kilos. 135 kilos. So he moves it and then he holds. I've never seen anywhere close to this. You know, the bench pressing is impressive. Okay, that's great. A lot of great pressers. There's a lot of carryover, but the pull up is insane. I mean, I remember when I was at my strongest with pull ups. I think I was working with, I don't know, maybe 120 pounds or ish tied to me. I don't know, something like that. I don't really remember, but this guy's working with 120, 30 kilos. So it got me curious. Is this guy an arm wrestler? Has he touched arm wrestling? So it looks like he is starting to scratch the surface a little bit. And look at the weight he is messing with. This lift is directly transferable. Directly. That is 100 kilos. I've never seen an arm wrestler move that much weight. Never. This guy reminds me of Dennis, but I gotta say he moves really well. And I don't think Dennis can do some of the lifts I've seen this dude do already. Here he is with 70 kilo, kind of doing some static work. So clearly he is interested in arm wrestling. Okay, doing some wrist stuff. Got the stack on there. And here, that's an arm wrestling table. Wow. So I know that you can't always tell. And some of the best arm wrestlers I've met don't look like anything and they don't do much in the gym either. But if ever there was somebody that you looked at and you thought, world champion, this guy has got to be that guy. I don't know who's working with him, but I'm so interested. I'm so interested to see this dude step up and crush it. Uh, Please, somebody find this guy, bring him to events, post videos arm wrestling with this guy. He reminds me of potentially, I don't even know if I can say it, but this guy looks like he could be Russia's next super heavyweight super freak, like Alexei Vovoda, Denis Saplankov, Andrei Smayev. Probably saying that name wrong.